Hey guys, how are you? So today I want to talk about the idea of uncertainty. Our ability to handle uncertainty is probably the key thing that we have to be able to achieve success in life. So it's our ability to handle uncertainty totally by being certain in ourselves that makes us successful. So what do I mean by that? Let's break that down a little bit. What I'm saying is that the outside world, life, our existence, it's all uncertain in terms of our ability to control events and people outside ourselves. So the only way we're able to actually manage ourselves is by controlling ourselves and creating certainty in ourselves when uncertainty exists everywhere else. And how do you do that? So the way I do it is by reflection, and I call getting contextual awareness, and some people may be calling that perspective. So what does that mean? Basically, contextual awareness is recognizing that you're actually alive. There's a lot of people who are in kind of a dream zone. They live, they exist, but they actually don't believe by their actions that they're alive because they're not self-aware. And they, haven't pondered and reflected on the idea of life and existence. That's one side of the equation. The other side of the equation is that, yes, you're going to die. And so, if you believe you're going to live, that means equally that the idea of death is also true as well. And so we shouldn't shy away from the fact that, death is also a certain event. So there's two things in life that we can be certain of: life and death. And so when we are certain of death and we are aware of life, then what happens is we get contextual awareness. We suddenly realize that life is temporary and that there's a shortness to life. The clock is basically ticking. So when you're in that situation and you're certain of your death and you're certain of your life, you've got contextual awareness, and you know that every moment is precious. And so what you have to do is maximize the moment. And where we have uncertainty, when we start worrying, when we start looking at the past, which is worry, or we become anxious, which is we kind of look at the future, then we're not present. And if we're not present, we don't have that contextual awareness, then we're not instinctual and we're not taking action. And so the idea is that you have to get present to the moment, and this contextual awareness exercise of thinking, using your thoughts to engage in your mind, with your mind, to think, and in your thoughts basically recognize the shortness of life and that you're here and you're present. It kind of catapults you, it gets you to think and take action. And so that's how you create certainty in a world of uncertainty, recognizing that you have to focus on the things that are certain, which is life and death, and that when you think about that and you're in that space, then what you're doing is you're only but compelled to take action because you're present to the moment. And so when you take action, it's powerful action. And that's what you want to try and do. You want to create that certainty in every moment, in every thought, all the time. So those are my kind of words of wisdom for today. I've got a train coming, so I'm going to pause out right now so that, you probably won't be able to hear me otherwise.